guys, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my best tips and the best proper way that I have found to use the Olaplex system. I have quite a few products here, like the new number 8 mask, and basically tips and tricks on all of the products that I have tried, which is nearly the entire line. So this is not a sponsored video from Olaplex. Unfortunately, I would tell you. But I'm a huge fan of their line, and a lot of you guys have asked me how to best use them. So number one, do not let the size of product fool you. These are highly, highly concentrated, packed with ingredients to help nourish your hair and repair any damage you may have caused it. So I'm going to go down the line with the best steps for each product. I'm going to start with the shampoo and conditioner. There isn't really a ton here. My biggest mistake personally when it came to the shampoo was that I was just pouring it out of the container like this and then applying it to my hair. You really do need to emulsify this product. So what I mean by that is, this is actually a sealed one, but I essentially put some in my hand here. I take a little bit of water from the shower, like just kind of run my hand under the faucet a bit and lather it in my hand first. Once I've got that lather going, then I place it on my hair and scrub my hair that way. For my entire head, I use about probably a loonie's worth, like a Canadian loonie. It actually does lather up beautifully if you emulsify it first. I literally went from draining this product thinking it was like really crappy at lathering and it wasn't doing a good job for me, to literally just loving this product so much. I interchanged this shampoo with my favorite Living Proof Restore line as well. The conditioner is the exact same way, very, very straightforward. If you do have any questions on that, do leave me a comment down below, but I personally don't use the conditioner. I like to stay with my Restore conditioner. Not that the Olaplex one is bad or anything, but I just like the shampoo a tinge better than the conditioner. Let's talk about the beloved number 3 treatment. This is one that is basically, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is like essentially the showcase product, the beginning product that really became popular for Olaplex right off the hop. What I will say, my biggest tip with this one is that if you have damaged hair, you're going to see the biggest difference. If you don't have damaged hair, you're one of the lucky ones that doesn't really have a ton of heat damage or color treatment damage, you're probably not going to see as much of an impact on your hair because this really is meant to repair hair bonds. This is their coveted technology that Olaplex is really, really known for, and that is their bonding product. Now, I'm going to say this wrong for sure. I'm going to have to rack my head back to chemistry. Let's try this. Bis-aminopropyl diglycol dimalate. I hope I said that right. When I first started with the number 3, I actually messed it up. I ended up, after shampooing my hair, I took this in the shower with me and I essentially like put it on my hair. Like I took like quite a bit into my hand and I just put it in for a couple of minutes and rinsed it out. I honestly didn't notice too much from it and I was kind of like, what is the hype with this thing? It's no good. Then I actually read the label and did what it was supposed to be. One of my best friends really, really loves this product and actually uses it overnight. She says and swears by an overnight treatment. In my personal opinion, based on my results, I have found that the most impact from this product is when the hair is still damp. Once it dries, like naturally with the air, if you do leave it overnight, the biggest impact of results is kind of going to diminish as your hair dries. This is really meant to work with wet hair or towel dried hair, so it has to be damp. If your hair is dry, it's not going to have the same impact. It says to keep it in the hair for 10 minutes. I do about 20 because my hair is still damp up to about 20-25 minutes. Then I rinse it out. So this is something that you're going to have to play with a little bit, but personally, I go a little bit beyond the recommended time, and I feel like it's totally fine to do that. Once I go back in the shower, I rinse it out, and my hair feels so smooth, so soft. It's literally a game-changing product for sure. Now, if we look closely at this, it literally says use before shampooing, not after, and I just told you that I use mine after shampooing. So here's why I also don't use it before shampooing. When it comes time to shampooing my own hair, I have so much product buildup from dry shampoo or detangling spray, hair oil, things like that, that I personally just want this product to penetrate my hair as best as possible, so I shampoo it first. Plus, when it says to use before shampooing but apply on damp towel dried hair, I personally think I'm gonna hop in the shower, rinse my hair, hop out without shampooing. So I'm gonna have all that product like seeping into my scalp and then put this product on. No, I'm not gonna do it that way. That's just my personal preference. And because I have so much product buildup, that's honestly the best way that I have done it. So I don't quite follow the directions to a T, but I'm glad that I did for the time period, because if you just do it for 5 minutes, it's certainly not enough. Now, I'm not going to go in sequential order here because this is a product that I get a ton of questions about too. It's their newest number 8 mask. This is the Bond Intense Moisture Mask from Olaplex. And the question is, what is the difference between the number 8 versus the number 3? First of all, the ingredient list will tell us that. So when it comes to that bonding ingredient that I talked about, it is the second ingredient in the number 3 treatment. So we have water, and then we have that reparative bonding technology in number 2 place. Now, for the Bond Intense mask, this is supposed to give you a little bit of that reparative power, but it's really meant to moisturize and hydrate the hair. That bonding product, it's actually listed midway down the ingredient list here, so it's certainly not as concentrated as in the number 3. So this is a product also, is that you're only supposed to apply it mid-shaft and down. So not actually at the scalp, because it actually will give you quite a bit of moisture and hydration there. So you actually can look like you have quite a bit of product buildup if you go really, really close to that scalp. So how I use number 8 is I will shampoo, then I'll towel dry my hair, and I will do the number 3. Then I'll rinse out number 3, towel dry once again, and put number 8 from the mid shaft downward. When I'm using the number 8, I don't find I need to use conditioner because it's so hydrating and moisturizing that I feel like it's just going to be a lot on my hair at one point. But this is basically the difference between the two. So you're going to get a little bit of that reparative benefits, but not at all to the degree of the number 3. Plus the placement of where you put these products is very, very key. Number 3 is a little bit runnier than this one as well. I find that number 8 is a bit more of a thicker consistency of a cream. So you can tell right away that it's going to be more of that mask-like type product, not something that's supposed to be all over the hair from scalp to the ends. When I use number 8 as well, I feel like when I blow dry with my Dyson dryer, I feel like it has a little bit more body, more oomph to it, certainly has some shine as well, and it pairs really beautifully with the next product I'm going to talk to you about, which is number 7. This is the bonding oil. As you can see, I'm a big fan of this one. This is halfway done, and this is a product that I've also got questions on, so hence why it's included in the video. This is a bonding oil for also mid-shaft and downward. That's how I use it personally, and I use it after I towel dry my hair every single time I shampoo, whether I do the number 3 treatment, the number 8, or not. I'll put this in right before blow drying. I have had some comments saying that I think people have heard on TikTok or something that this is supposed to fry your hair. Actually, it shouldn't, because it's a heat protectant product. It actually says that in the claims it's supposed to have. So it's supposed to have heat protection, which wouldn't make sense why you couldn't blow dry right after. I love that it's super thin. It smells really, really nice. And also, just like the rest of the products, you guys, it has quite an impact with it. It's very, very concentrated. You don't need a lot. For my long color treated thick hair, I need 3 drops. That's it. This is the Leave-In Restyling Cream. This also has the same product in it that all the products do, that bonding technology or the repair technology. And every single time I used this on my hair, I found that it was a little bit heavy on the hair. Just personal, I always thought, you know what, if you want to get one or the other, you can. You don't need both. So how I use this one now is actually a tip from one of you guys. So thank you for suggesting it, because it's perfect. When I'm on like day 2, day 3, just about to wash my hair, I use this for the midway down to kind of give the rest of my hair some zhuzh back. Doing this on the ends on my dry hair and then sleeping on it. That helps immensely with adding a nice bit of shine, hydration, gives my hair some body, and just feels moisturized the next day. I've also heard one of you say that you put these two together and then place it on your ends and sleep on it in order to add some shine hydration the next day. So you can actually play with these a little bit when it comes to dry hair and you're kind of on day 3 or getting close to shampooing but don't really want to. Applying them mid-shaft and downward and then sleeping, that tends to really help just keep your hair nice and shiny just before you have to do the dreaded shampoo, which I personally feel like it's sometimes such a hassle to do. If you have any further questions on Olaplex, do leave me a comment down below. I'd be happy to help you guys out. And until my next one, guys, take care and stay safe. Bye, guys.